Welcome back, you guys. It is Mary
and Amma,
and we are reviewing the Bachelorette. Oh my God! Yes, I'm already so proud of Michelle. Yes. But we just wanted to invite you guys.
Oh yes,
to subscribe,
like,
and comment
and share.
Yes, let me know your thoughts about this episode so far, and let's get right into it.
Ooh, so.
Yes, so there's supposed to be 2 individual dates today. Okay. Not today, but, this week. And then 1 group date. Joe is really hoping that he gets, individual dates. I'm hoping for him.
Joe, yes.
But, I mean, during the, there was a preview. It didn't look like he was getting one. So, I don't know. I'm sad for Joey. Okay. But Martin got the date.
She has dates with him right now.
The snake, as you guys remember,
with Jamie, they were.
Jamie, he was the one who even brought it first. Martin was the one who told everybody that she was with some tall, light-skinned basketball player. No, hold on, wait. No, he insinuated that she knew Joe. And then Jamie was the one who said the light-skinned, tall basketball player. Yeah. Yes. So he's the one who
started with
Martin.
He's the one who started the gossip. Oh, yeah, that day the Malik and Spencer were there, and they just shut it down and walked away. But Martin and Jamie stayed on, and that's when Jamie, he went dark.
He went dark.
Yeah. And Martin looked nervous that day as Jamie was going dark. He was just kind of like, And I don't know, maybe he was thinking, cameras are here, please don't say that, don't include me.
Yeah, but he looks really nervous today as well, because I was so annoyed that she gave him the date.
I know.
But she said something interesting, which made me have hope, because, sometimes this reminds me of Tasha's season, where she was kind of like all over the place, and we were like, oh my God, please choose Zach. Like,
and people kept on coming in.
Yeah, and she's like, oh my God, I thought I could be with Brendan. I was like, girl.
Stop.
Yes, but Michelle said,
she's smart.
Yeah, she said that, what did she say? She said that, I just want to see if I can trust Martin, because he was really close with Jamie. And I said, she wants to test this man. Not test him, but she wants to see. So.
And he's the one, I don't know, everything was going fine.
He's the cringiest person this season.
He decided to open his mouth and start talking about Jamie.
In the cold tub or whatever, stuff like that. And he's like rubbing her arm like this and like going behind her neck. Oh my God, it's back on. Be back. I had faith in Michelle. I no longer do. Take it away.
Okay, so she was with Martin, and he seemed to be questioning her choice to get rid of Jamie. And he goes into this spiel that he's a good guy and all that stuff. And then he sees that she kind of is assessing him. And he tries to change his tune, but she doesn't look like she was buying what he was selling. And so the evening comes, and she's like, she got to, kind of confront him about this. And so she does. And he did something very interesting. He started answering her, and it was just like, I am blunt. Which, to me, is such an excuse for people say that. People say that because you can be blunt, and you don't have to be rude. You can be blunt and not be disrespectful. You can be blunt and not hurt someone's feelings. So...
it's BS when someone says they're blunt.
Yeah.
You're just rude, and you want to cover it with being blunt.
Yeah, so he said he's blunt, and then he goes into this spiel about his childhood and the father not, him not seeing his dad cry, and he has learned his communication. But he says something very interesting. He says that, now that I'm 28, and I've been like this for 28 years... I don't know if I'll be able to change that, or I don't know how to go about changing it.
You're not 60.
Right away, she goes into that, which we do as women, go into that little mommy mode. And it was like, and then of course he pivots and asks her if that's how she is. And she says, well, she also is like that. And then he says, well, how did you change, or how do you... So now it becomes about her. So it was very cunning the way he pivots.
And manipulative.
So I'm not sure, because the more he continued to talk and the more I saw her falling for it, I started feeling like, well, maybe he is genuine.
Well,
because it seemed like, this is what it seemed like to me. It seemed like he was just, when she first saw him, you know, at this date, he wasn't really into her. But it seems like as time went on, the player started to realize, you know, I actually like this girl. And maybe this really could be a relationship. So it almost seems that way to me, that he, in the more they talked, they found each other. That's how it feels like to me. Now, I may be wrong, because I'm a romantic at heart. I may be wrong, and I hope he's not playing her, because that means he also played me. I mean, not that it matters, but so she gave him the rose. They're looking at the stars now. But it's back on. So
I have something to say, and I don't agree.
Oh, poor baby. Oh my goodness. Okay.
All this to say, men do not ever need to be doing slumber parties on this show.
Never.
Nobody even talked to her. Like, nobody, not even my boo Brandon, Joey, not even Nate. She had to call Clayton. Clayton was like, "Oh, me?" Like he was upset that he was being disturbed from his fun.
Came, he's looking at her like, "What are we doing?" Like, they were having a good time.
They were having the time of their life. And all this to say that Mom thinks that men don't get pampered enough. I'm
thinking that must be what it is for them to just...
facial masks, man. They have their feet in the water. It's like, man, this is the life.
Exactly. Look, some of them had their big old teddy bear next to them.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy, that's okay.
It was quite a bit.
It was so... Even Brandon did say, do we want to do it? Do we want to wait on her? And they're like, oh, she'll join when she comes. They're doing their own playing and stuff. And then
men are children at heart. That's what it. They are big children at heart. They like to be babied just as much as women. Yeah. And all that stuff.
Or even more.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they don't have access to it. Like we say we want a slumber party. It's like, ooh. But
them, let a man come say that's like.
Party.
He's like, what's wrong with you?
Slumber party.
You about that like
right? You know, some people start looking at them funny, like, okay, immature or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think they did it on purpose.
But she felt very upset.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's getting a rose tonight. Nope.
I think what it was just that
they were having too much fun.
They were having fun, but at the same time, they don't want to like be rude to anybody. But I really think they just got really involved in the whole slumber
if it was Zach, he would have been focused on Tasha. Coke line and sinker.
Oh yeah, he probably no.
I think Zach would have been focused
when he was around with the guys. If Tisha did not call him, he really didn't just. Well, yeah, I know. Like for the cocktail stuff, everybody's trying to get a word in with her and stuff like that.
He was respectful.
But on a group date, he was really respectful of the other guys as well. He didn't say anything cocky. He didn't, you know.
Yeah, we all talk about Nate. Yeah. Nate was a little.
That was kind of cool. Well, you know, I had already said...
I like Nate. I like Nate in his 4 earrings. No. But I
looked at Nate and I said his eyebrows look better than mine. And any man who takes such intense care of some facial feature like their eyebrows, they are just like more into their looks than probably I am.
I thought they were filled out, but I think they're just thick.
No, Mariam. That man gets them waxed. Because you can see when someone has it waxed, like here is a little lighter than the other parts of the face. And I think he actually got it recently during this whole time because they're looking even thinner than what they were before. Yes. Yeah, Nate, just because of that, I'm like, okay, he's like one of these pretty boys who really takes his facial care to another level. It's like, I'll be ready, we'll be getting ready to go for dinner, and he's still fixing his face.
Yeah,
someone like that, no.
Let's not do that to Nate. Let's not do it to him yet. There's no red flags yet.
But even that is a red flag. Okay.
Okay, we back.
On.
Every reaction, Clayton versus Joe. Oh my God,
Joe is afraid.
Joe is scared for his life. Ooh, he has the licks in. Oh! Come on, Joe!
Joe! Oh my God! Okay, okay.
Clayton, I'm telling that man is country strong. I will allow.
If it
don't work out with you, Clayton, holla at me.
If I were Joe, I would have ran to Michelle and say, please
Hold
protect me.
Oh, hold on, wait. Leroy and Rodney.
Leroy.
Rodney.
Hey, this is African mango.
Hey, from Ghana.
But
yes.
But you know, Rodney is stout.
Yeah.
Leroy.
Woo! Africa in the household. Nate with his tall self. Nate versus Will. Will is going ham.
Yeah.
Nate's like,
yeah. Nate. Will.
Nate is like, what the hell? Oh my God. Oh my, yes, Will, my spicy puppy. This was Nate.
He looks like that guy. He looked like Tyson when Buster knocked him out.
Listen, we should all know by now not to mess with Will. Will's a spicy puppy. The paprika. Look at this. Who is this? Chris G versus Chris S. No, Casey versus Chris G.
Come on,
Casey, with your silk robe. Oh, penis is out.
Whose penis? Who?
Him, yes. They had to put a black box. Oh,
Romeo. Romeo.
No, come on, Casey. Casey, come on.
Romeo.
Casey, really?
No, that's not Casey.
Woo! Yes. Oh, sorry, don't. Chris G.
Yeah, we're having way too much fun with this. Olu,
African brother.
Oh my God, is it Olu and Brandon?
If Brandon wins, it's tied up. But
oh, Brandon versus Olu. Brandon finna die.
No, Brandon ready.
Nah, Olu taking off his jacket. Don't expose your boxers now. Olu, that man got abs on abs. God.
Wait, they have to cover something. They have to cover something because I think you were showing it.
That man got abs on abs, okay? Come on, Olu. Doing all that showboating.
Look at Brandon. Brandon said, I'm going to dance like what's his name? Muhammad Ali. Come on. Oh, no.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Brandon. African brother. Yes.
Olu. Brandon.
Woo! Ow, my chest.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this was the teddy bear round. Lord,
Who won?
Olu's team, I think. Olu.
And the African brothers.
Look, they enjoy themselves. They're not even hugging Michelle. Eh, God.
After the game, no one came up to me. No one pulled me aside. I really try not to sweat the small stuff, but not being seen is definitely something that I'm realizing truly hurts me.
You have to just go to them.
Yeah, girl.
Did she walk away?
I'm hurt and
Tasha did not even see her walk away. Tasha is looking somewhere else.
Oh, Nate was in that group. Where's the remote?
It's the new traditions that lift us
I think
up.
Michelle
I was bouncing around too much.
All right, I don't know. I think that Michelle.
Girl, have your feminine energy. Don't sweat the small stuff. Go up there, jump on the bed with them. Sometimes you have to, men have the attention span of a squirrel. Sometimes you just have to,
I think that if it was Tasha, because I remember one time in the pool when they were all in there and she just went in
She
with
got the
them.
party started.
So I think that that's what Michelle needs more of. just jump in.
The
I think
feminine energy is a
just
fun energy, girl.
Yeah.
You jump in there, you
Just
throw
jump
something
in.
like, hey, y'all forget about me, and
Yeah.
then throw stuff on them.
I know, yes.
And then they will come to their senses.
Yes. Or you go and celebrate with them. You jump with them. Woo! I mean, Tasha did that when a team won. She'll say, woo! And go, instead of just
Yeah.
standing. Nobody wants to be, even though they're there for you, nobody wants to be around someone who is Debbie Downer.
Yeah, girl,
You just
don't do
standing
that.
there, you're like all
Girl.
standoffish. So it's kind of like, do I go and hold her? I don't want to offend her.
And Michelle, at the end of the day,
So-
all these men travel from different parts of the country to come see you.
Exactly.
Even if they're not seeing you right that
And
second, just know
yes.
they're there for you. They're not
And-
there for anything else.
No,
They're
and
there
then
for
the-
you.
and the
So you
slumber
remind
party-
them if they forget. If they having too much fun
Yes.
with the teddy bear and the popcorn, you say
Yes.
hello. You
Yeah.
see me?
I know. And then the slumber party also, I think, all the time they had to be on their top game and whatever. This was a time for them to let their hair down.
Yeah.
So they thought that this
literally.
was a spa date for them, not necessarily for you, but just a spa date. But if you...
Well, it was a group date.
Yeah, but what she should have done, because remember, she gave them gifts. So they think, oh my God, nice gifts for me. Then now I go into this slumber place, got some popcorn, got some teddy bears, so now you're giving me more gifts. So they may have thought, because
Yeah.
men don't think any too deeply.
Yeah, they don't.
So not that that's a good or a bad thing,
Yeah.
but they may have just thought that, oh, it's like our time today. You know,
Yeah.
she's giving us a gift.
And Michelle, if you see
So
them
you
all in
should've
a
just
group, go
gone in
sit in the
there.
middle. Go sit in the middle, cross your legs.
And say, hey, so you
and
guys
maybe like,
won.
who's gonna feed me cotton
Woo!
candy or whatever? You know,
You
do
know,
something cute
Or
and
just,
quirky.
yes, run into Clayton's arms. He'll catch you and spin you around, and
You know,
guys enjoy, So, Michelle, I think you've been
You're
hurt
op-
by this.
Yeah, and you know,
You've
she
not
said,
healed from this.
No.
This is the thing.
gotta
You've not
heal.
healed. You've got to heal
Gotta
from that,
heal.
because if you're in a relationship with someone, remember, they can't read your mind.
No.
I can't even read your mind. Can you read my mind?
I
No.
like to think we have telepathy.
No. So nobody can read your mind if you don't just tell them. But
Yeah.
that is a part of you, Michelle. You gotta heal that,
Yeah.
or you're gonna have problems.
But you know, this
in
stems from high
relationships.
school. You know, because she said that she was never picked for prom. She was always picked last to go to prom. She was never picked to go on dates. She was picked for basketball.
This
you
is
know,
something that she
This
has
has
to
happened
heal
from
within
childhood.
herself.
Facts.
Within herself, she doesn't feel pretty.
She's
Within
gorgeous.
herself,
Yeah.
she doesn't feel pretty. She
Yeah.
doesn't feel like the girl that someone wants. Even now, even though that happening in high school, that she still feels that way. And you gotta heal that high schooler.
That
You
little Michelle.
have to just heal,
yeah.
because if not, it's gonna be a problem in your relationships.
Big
okay?
facts. Well, we say all this with love, girl. We
Yeah,
love you.
and then walking away. They're supposed to be there for you, and you walking away.
Yeah, girl.
Honey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. And then when Tasha wants to talk, you're like, I don't want to talk about it now. You should have gone to talk about it with them.
And if you had to go
Because
cry in the back, then you can't
Yes.
release that emotion.
They would have probably given you some pointers.
Yeah. Okay, it's on.
Okay.
Olu
Yeah, Olu.
made a connection with Michelle. He got the rose.
Will you accept this rose?
One time for the Africans.
Yeah.
I feel like I was hurt.
Nate is like,
I'm happy that I.
Nate is too confident.
Nate
He is
Nate
too
like,
confident
you
for me.
called me first.
Not
And
even just.
You give me the rose. Look at him.
Because that's what.
I'm starting not to like Nate. I'm not going to say that.
When you're
Okay, from 1 to 10,
how you're feeling.
He's maybe
keeps on
like,
being the last one to stand up.
yeah, because he thinks he's superior or something.
There are
Look at him.
people around you.
He
who
looked dead, just like,
do anything.
He looked dead in his eyes when she was talking to him about his concerns. I didn't want to say that.
He's the first to
Get you
sit.
back on track.
Wow. Nate. Yeah.
I hate to say this because y'all know I love my baby Nate with the 4 earrings. Y'all know this. But he won. He looked dead
Yeah.
in his eyes when he was talking to her. There was nothing there. There was no emotion. Not one.
It almost seems as though he wanted to push her off.
He
As she
was
was
like-
hugging the last, she's like, and just kind of like moved her over to Clayton.
I think, you know,
And he's
thing is-
upset because he didn't get the rose, and she called him first to go talk to him.
that's the issue with men that know that they're attractive.
So
They get really confident, they get really cocky, they get really entitled. Because one, he's tall. Everybody knows women like tall men. You know, and then on top of that,
he
got
easy on the eyes. He's
fine. Like I said, he's fine. But your character is not fine, Nate. And me, I am disappointed. I am disappointed. Okay? Step your game up. Right now, Joe is number one for me. No, Olu right now is number one. Because Olu, he just...
Well, remember,
he just
I added
poured
him
his
to my
heart to-
list. I remember.
Yeah, because she had to redeem herself after Jamie. Anyway.
You said you were not going to bring that up.
But that's the point. Okay, so Olu is number one for me for today. Usually was not on my list. You know, I had Joe, I had my country strong boy Clayton.
Yes.
And then who else did I have?
Those three.
No, I had Joey, I had Clayton, I had Brandon. Who else
yes,
did I have?
No. You
Yes,
not
I had Brandon. I did have Brandon.
No,
yes,
no.
I did
You
have
did not.
Brandon. Yes, I did.
had Brandon. I had Rick.
I had Brandon
And I
first.
had Jamie. Nope.
I had
There's
him
somebody
first.
else you have. Hold on. We will find the pussy for you.
You're giving me
just just hold on. You had Clayton. You had Nate. And you had Joe.
And
You
I
forgot
had
about
Brandon. I never forgot
It was
about Joe.
3. In fact, I wrote it down. Don't worry. I have my notebook. I'll bring it I will bring it next time. You had Joe. Don't forget about Joe.
First of all, Joe's always in my heart.
Okay. You had Nate. Don't forget about Neto.
He is off my list.
Well, hold on.
You and your 4 earrings.
I'm gonna bring the notebook so you can put a line through him, and then you can add somebody else, but it can't be someone that I have already.
Your mom says who?
It cannot be.
Says who? Who wrote
Find
these rules?
maybe Chris G or Chris S. Oh no, you don't like Chris G. Okay. Oh,
The
Chris
shorty?
S. I don't know.
Chris S will never be on my radar.
I don't know which one it is.
That's the one who had his penis out today.
I know,
where the
that's what
Tom
you said,
Cruise.
but did it really come out?
Mom, he had a whole black box that was about this big on the screen.
Wow. While he was fighting? Ooh. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Interesting. Yeah, but that was very sweet what Olu said, that his sisters,
And he
that
was
happened
there
to
for
his
them.
sisters, and he has to be like the man, being the man in the house. I
Yeah.
have to tell them that they're worth it.
They're
He was
seen.
crying.
Yeah.
He was crying all the
And
tears
it's nice to
going
see a
on his
man
ears.
who is in touch with his emotions.
Yeah.
Not like somebody who cries at a drop of a hat, but cries when, you know, he feels it.
Yeah, his sisters are so lucky. They're
Yeah.
lucky to have him.
Oh, I'm rooting for
Yeah.
my African brother. I'm happy he's made a connection with Michelle.
Yeah.
Because up until now, he has not had a solid connection.
Yeah.
Now I'm just hoping for Leroy. Because Leroy is... Oh, he
Well,
is
why don't you
fine.
add
He
Leroy
got-
if you take out Nate?
I put it
But you're
Olu.
holding a second. Olu, I already put Olu on
Mommy,
mine.
no.
Mine.
You never... You know,
I
Olu was
did.
never on
In
your
fact, I
thing.
told you this last time. I
Mom,
said,
what happened to Apple Boy? You had Rodney on your stuff.
No, I never had a Rodney. In fact, I was surprised that he made it up to this time. I was like Molike or whatever his name
You
is.
had Rick on your thing.
Yeah, Rick. Let me tell you, my people. I have Rick, I have Brandon, and I had Jamie. Those 3. And then Jamie was out. As soon as he was out, I said I was going to put Olu. It's going to be my next one. So now I have Olu, Brandon, and Rick. Ooh, she's going out with Rick. Please, let's go. Maya, turn that off.
I put an Olu on my list.
Right. So
She's on a date with Rick.
She's on a date with Rick.
These
and she
people and
says-
these height stuff, I could never.
Yeah. Climbing.
On real rocks?
No, I will. I will climb on fake rocks,
Facts.
but I will not be out there climbing a
None.
mountain.
None the altitude.
Now I may walk up.
A hill?
No, like I think there's some people. Where did they go? It's one of the highest mountains in Tanzania in East Africa, and they walked all the way up. And I was like, that's something I'll do. But they stopped. Like I think there were like 5 different stops on this mountain,
Okay.
where you can stop, you can rest, and then continue.
Okay.
You know, so that's something I definitely. And they only went 1/5 of the way, but
Okay.
still, that was high. So I can see myself doing something like that until one day I get. No, I wouldn't try to get all the way to the top. If I do 1/5, I'll be happy just to have that experience. But yeah,
Yeah.
rocks. Oh, I really admire women who do that, and men.
And that was the date she had with Jamie.
Oh yeah. But
Anyway, we
yeah, Rick
digress.
seems. I like Rick. I've always liked him ever since he came and he was out from that table. I love his eyes. He just seems so sincere. I love his smile. He seems very humble.
Yeah.
Just very humble. And when he's there, he's the one person that I can say he's ready. There was somebody else I said that about the other day too. Was that Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that both of them seemed to be really ready for this relationship.
You don't think Joe's ready? Well, we still don't know because he's the one who ghosted her. So that's a little. That's a yellow flag.
Joe is just kind of like how Martin seems like they're.
Please don't compare Joe to Martin.
No, yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna compare them.
The Wahala.
But, Brandon, he's just young. You just wonder to yourself, someone who's 26, you know, you expect them to be.
He's only 2 years younger than Michelle. It's not like he's 22.
Right, but you think, I think to myself, you know, when you're that age, you are very, you're very intense. You're very intense. So I wonder that interest that he shows in him, like you give everything, you know, when you're that age. So I just wonder, am I misreading him and thinking just the way he acts as a 20-something-year-old is making me feel as though he will be a good husband and a good partner? It's just because he's 26, you just wonder, is he going to be mature enough for her? Which he does seem very mature. He knows how to kiss.
One thing about Brandon, I think from some of that it makes him very different.
Humble too.
Yeah,
he's very humble. He doesn't seem to like, and even he was the only one who said, "Should we wait for Michelle?" When they were getting ready to play a game on the floor, and they were like, "Oh, when she comes, she can just fit in here."
Yeah,
you know. But he's the one who asked that. So,
but one thing that makes Brandon different from a lot of the guys there, he's actually genuinely interested in Michelle.
Yeah,
I can't say that about Nate anymore. I can't say that about Martin.
Rick,
I can't say that.
Rick is very interesting.
Yeah, genuinely he's interested.
Yeah.
I don't know who else I can't say that about.
Yeah.
Chris S, because we already know he's going to be a snake at some point.
Mama,
but yeah, anyway,
I'm sorry,
go back.
we have to come
I have been physically assaulted.
And I thought I could be in love at the end of
They're
this.
kissing. That's why she's.
And he leaned in.
Yeah. The only other guy that does that is Brandon.
She seems to be a little afraid of Brandon when it comes to the
Because he's so
physical.
passionate.
He's Tasha, and he's
Favorite days.
guy don't
Give that young dude a chance, girl. Don't. Oh.
But you know she will win if it's Rick or Brandon. I think she will win.
What about Joe?
That's really important for me.
I'm
I'd
sorry,
like to ask you,
he
Rick.
ghosted her. Did not reply.
We can't
so
forgive him.
obviously he was not interested. And when a guy is not interested with you that first time, later on he's interested. I don't know. You were not his type. Now all of a sudden you are his type because you are on TV.
That he
and
did.
trusted. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
we don't know that. He seems genuine and humble.
She was not his type, Mama.
We gonna stop judging Joe.
She was not his type.
We don't know
So
what
no
was
matter
going
what
on.
she does,
He wasn't ready for love then, Mom, but he seems actually genuinely into her now.
He does, and he seems very humble.
Yeah, he's out there showboating. You see how he be staying in the back.
Yeah, he doesn't show very.
They have all these no-name singers on the show.
And I love that they have nice songs though.
A new brand new lease on life. This one wasn't bad. Usually I don't like the songs, but this one was nice. Ooh, ooh, is that?
when mom dances.
Like she's doing a tingle with some Italian man.
And then she'll have her eyes closed tightly. You just wonder what she's thinking about.
Being with a new man, mommy, stop.
So probably thinking about her old days and all that. You know, when she was younger.
Yeah. Alrighty. Rick.
Alrighty.
You're not so bad.
So, you know, that went really well. I'm so happy for her because of what she went through during the day.
Yeah.
It felt like she wasn't seen. Thank God Rick was
not there because
you know, and you know, I feel bad because Brandon did ask about her.
Yeah.
You know, he did ask. He's like, wait, let's wait for Michelle and Chris, what's his name? S, the one who later on becomes a scumbag. He was like, oh no, when she gets here, she'll join us or whatever. So,
well, he's supposed to become a scumbag within 32 minutes, I'm guessing.
oh, it's happening today?
Yeah, because they remember there's supposed to be some drama with Chris S. at the rose ceremony. And then they was like, hold on, like he was about to get into a fight with Chris S. You know, tall man, short dude, not going to end well.
All right then. So
We got 32 more minutes.
But, you know, I love the fact that Rick is opening up. I'm loving that. And, you know, and, yeah, I think if she goes for Rick or for Brandon, she wins. She wins. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else.
Clayton!
Oh! Yes. Clayton.
Anyway, like I said, Clayton, if it does not work, my email is somewhere. Look me up.
That's too funny.
I'm ready for marriage!
Okay.
But yes.
Yes, Clayton is very tall. Very, you know.
He is.
I, you know, with Clayton, he seems like a nice guy. I'm just wondering. I don't know if he's ready. I don't know why I don't think he's ready.
Well, we haven't seen much from Clayton, so we can't decide.
NFL or something. Like, I don't know what his history is.
He's an engineer or something.
Really? I don't know what his history is. His family dynamics. I remember his mom gave like her stamp of approval on her son. Which kind of gave me a little bit of a pause. I don't know if she'll be one of those mama's boy. I wonder.
I don't think so. It didn't give me those vibes.
No, if she'll be one of those mother-in-laws, like all in the business. I think for her, what she should do, she should go and he should be one of the people definitely where she can go see the family.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Where she can go see the family. It's either between hopefully Brandon and Rick.
Mm-hmm.
She'll go with those two, and then either Clayton and Joe. Those four. You know. Yeah. That's what I will say.
Yeah.
And she takes them home and see, you know, if she's able to get along with the family.
I'm very disappointed in Nate. You know, I'm seeing this cocky side that, you know, I should have expected when you said his eyebrows were better than yours. His eyebrows are actually better than mine, and I hardly get mine done.
And he seems as though he's got them freshly done today.
I know.
Freshly done.
With his 4 earrings.
So, I mean, you know.
But you know, those pretty boys. You gotta watch out for those pretty boys, because a man that think he's so attractive will think he look better than you, and will be so cocky and entitled, because he know he fine, and he know women are looking up at him because he tall. Anyway, rose ceremony time. Let's do this.
Rose ceremony.
Woo! Spicy!
Okay.
Let's see how Chris S turns out to be a snake, because he has not had any time with Michelle. So how does this work?
Let's see.
The other night, but I know that she addressed that she felt like she wasn't being seen. I think that there are guys here that think that they have it in the bag. I think that's... And I think that they're not showing you that, you know, the effort that you deserve. And I think that you should give time to other people who are here for you, who are showing you the effort that you deserve. And I feel like
Michelle don't look happy about that.
Have it in the bag, they should either speak up or they should go home.
I appreciate you speaking up, Chris. It has been a very emotional week. And
Chris is like, what the F?
hard conversations conversations that I had with those who were at that after party heard that in past relationships I haven't been seen, and group dates have been a little difficult on that front. Can tell you that nobody has it in the bag, not even close. I'm still navigating this of where my feelings are at, and I want somebody who's going to see me as much as I see them, and that's what I'm looking for. So cheers to that.
Cheers.
Chris S.
Michelle, do you mind if I steal you away first then?
I'm gonna take it first if you don't mind.
Brandon already stepped up, but I'm going to talk to him for a minute, and then I'll come back to you, okay?
Thank you.
Chris S. hands
What
Michelle
the
glass
hell?
around.
That's that short man syndrome.
Word out, he is just saying
There
stuff.
is a rumor about
And we're
it.
like, what's happening?
She's like, what the F is
Hold on,
going
see what's going on.
For him to address that, I feel like that's her place to address it.
He's just saying all of us not doing a good enough job. But like, he's not even want to say a name. I mean, then what's he really doing?
I feel like Chris S. thinks he is behind. Maybe that helps his chances of staying, right? You put a little bit of doubt in her mind with somebody else. He acknowledged that she was upset. So did all of us. But his
Clayton
decision
was
to
so,
do
that
something
man
about
had
it
a
was
physical reaction on his face, like,
he
he didn't want to cuss him out, but that man looked like he was about to go off.
No, I don't think Clayton curses. I think he just knocks you out. Okay, wait. Let's see what he's saying. Let's see.
I also noticed that there was a lot of other people that sat around and didn't make an effort. But what I'm saying is,
Did you make an effort?
you came
He
from
wasn't
a
there.
relationship where you
Well, he
mentioned
was there at the pillow
you
fights
didn't
where everyone was
give
ignoring
back
Michelle.
what you gave in, and I think that there's people here that are doing the same thing.
Like who?
I feel like he didn't stop to think about the fact that Michelle brought this up to 6 guys on the last group date, and he has no idea what came from those conversations. And I kind of just feel bad for him because I think all of us kind of collectively are like, dude, what? Like, that was weird.
I mean, Nate,
Well,
for
Nate,
instance,
you
has
are
said
also-
Nate, for
You
instance.
know, when the one-on-one card didn't have his name on it, he would say, I already know I'm going to get one. It's just a matter of when, so this doesn't really matter.
Damn!
I'm sorry.
What did he say?
I think you deserve to know.
Thank you.
Hold me.
Chris S. brings up that there are men back at the house who are acting like they have it all in the bag. And he specifically brought up Nate.
Which he didn't lie.
Disappointed when I learned something about somebody that I wish I hadn't. But I just want to make it clear that there is nobody that has it in the bag.
Don't let that weird energy go into your conversation with Michelle. I think all of us can agree that was weird as hell.
Don't stop talking now, Nate.
That was weird.
Why'd you
No.
do it?
I saw the look on her face yesterday.
I felt like you made this a negative situation, saying loudly in front of this lady.
It kind of feels like this is a desperate ploy to just sabotage everything.
I care about her feelings.
I guess my big question is like, if you're gonna make a blanket statement like that, who are you addressing?
Well, he already
Ooh.
did.
People that got up and tried to talk to her, period.
He said the black people.
Straight up.
No.
And everyone else was in the back sitting on a stuffed animal.
It was so left field. I think he did want to present himself as like the protector of Michelle, and I think it was like a strategic move, but it was like in the worst way possible.
How do you feel?
Where's Brandon?
I'm not sure how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of an interesting conversation.
Hand on her
He
ass.
actually brought your name up and basically said that you've made a comment about it's not about if I'm getting one day, it's about when. I wasn't really sure how to feel about that.
He is rubbing her bottom just like
Chris
Jamie
decides
did.
to package the story to Michelle.
Oh,
that,
Nate,
hey,
you
there
really
are
just
guys
broke in my
walking
heart
around the
today.
house like they have it in the bag, and you know what? Let me name one guy, Nate.
Well-
Not sure why he decided to single me out. but-
Even Michelle's like, why is your hand there?
How other people feel about me.
She was really upset.
She's like,
She was really upset. But at the same time,
interrupted her talking, and then you put words into her mouth.
but words that she had already spoken.
You started it off with,
Yes.
Brandon.
Dude.
Maybe we should just wait to see what she thinks.
It's not like winning something.
So Brandon
because
still hasn't
once
talked to
you
Michelle.
Get to that point, even if you get to the engagement or you get to the relationship or whatever it is, when you step out of here, like, you don't have anything in the bag.
Yeah.
Like, essentially, you should never feel like you have anything in the bag.
Yeah.
Zach
I
never
want this
did.
massive prize at the end of this, and two, I shouldn't have to light a fire under someone's ass to like want to be with me.
No, I feel that.
It's like you're either gonna fight for it or you're not.
I feel that.
There's a hiccup in the trajectory of where
Michelle
Michelle
coming
and I
for
were
him.
going. I feel like we were vibing this whole time, and now it's going downhill for no reason.
You're too cocky, Nate.
I'm really pissed off. And guess what, Chris S? It's time to go. Let's go for talk.
He said, let's go for a talk. Nate's, your 4 earrings and your 8 necklaces.
He did have quite a bit.
He had necklaces on necklaces. That
His
pretty
neck-
boy stuff, man.
His neck looked like Michelle's when she had all her necklaces. You know, this is what I'm saying. If a guy is gonna be putting the same amount of jewelry I put on, it's too much. I can't work with that.
That's why
Because
J-Lo
he is
dumped
going to be-
A-Rod.
Because he's gonna be spending more time
On himself than me.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, Papa God.
I
So I have a differing opinion about this. I don't want y'all to fight me in the comment because I
Okay,
know
go
how
ahead.
y'all like to tussle. No, like
actually they don't.
no,
The people who come on our stuff, they're very nice.
no, I saw that on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
But
You have a
I
different
see.
view.
I do.
Mm.
Now, I see what Chris S was doing.
Mm.
It seemed like he was trying to take her feelings into consideration,
Mm.
right? But I think the little syndrome those people usually have took advantage, because he, 1, interrupted her, started talking for her. 2, he interrupted Brandon, and we don't like that. And then 3, he's being too much. It's too much. If you really cared about her, you could have talked about it on the low.
I'm sorry. He was there at the party himself too.
Yeah, and
you
you
weren't
weren't
to
you
her
were talking,
either.
like you were trying to make it seem like you had pulled her aside. You were there jumping around in your little Tom Cruise outfit, playing with the teddy bears. You acting as if you were with her the whole time.
Yeah.
Get off your high horse. I think he was just trying to use that to his advantage to make himself look good. Because I know he probably was going home today. And you probably definitely going home after this. And Nate's probably going home as well. But Nate, it's not going downhill for no reason. Because you are, I don't know, I
Why
guess
did he
pretty
have
boys
his
don't.
hand all the way down there.
That's what Jamie did. Don't come groping me. I didn't ask
And
for
she
it.
even moved like
She
a
was just
woman,
like, oh, okay.
And he continued to have it there. That
Yeah.
means you don't care that she's uncomfortable.
Like we said, a man who's into you will be a little scared of you. He'll not scared of you, but he'll be scared to offend you.
Yes.
The fact that he doesn't have it here, he has it all the way down here. Where
That's
can I
the
find the
first
booty
time
at?
I've seen it like that.
Yeah.
with him.
But the thing is,
he does think
he
it's
be
in the
acting,
bag.
yeah, because every time he's talking, he's like, oh, I'm not worried about a date. Oh, I'm confident that where I'm fine, because I know I'm in a really great place. And that's why the camera was zoomed in on his face when she said, ain't nobody got it in the bag. He's like, I don't believe that, but okay, Michelle, save face. That's exactly what he looked like he was saying to himself. And even when he was there, it seemed like he got a little flustered, but he still had his cool. I mean, he was still chilling. He's
Yes. As he was sweating bullets.
He never even like raised up. He's like chilling in the back.
I feel you.
But he's the first one to sit down. He's the last one to stand up when she comes, and that's not malice into you.
And he's like, I feel you. I feel that.
I
feel that. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
Do you hear what she just said?
I just want to acknowledge the person who had I can't remember what your name is, sir. But you said you did not like Nate, and I see why now.
Oh,
I was wrong.
Somebody.
Yeah, somebody said straight up, I don't like Nate. I was like, oh Lord.
Oh, it's back on.
Gotta be back. Okay, let's just do a live reaction.
What the hell is going on?
So, dude, I didn't mean to single you out, okay?
So what
She
you said?
asked. I'm like, well, you know, you got the date card, and Nate was like, I'll get a one-on-one date. Like, it's not if, it's when. And
So let's just say I did actually say that. Why does it bother you?
it doesn't bother me.
But when you present it to her like it bothers her, because guess what? I had my time with Michelle, and guess what? All we talked about was Chris saying this, Chris saying that, Chris saying this, and Chris what's going on in the house, and why is everybody
Okay,
think I
she
got to walk
probed
around?
me. I didn't go in there and say, hey, Nate did this. She asked and probed and probed.
She
What do you mean
didn't,
probe?
actually.
Like, it sounds like,
Probe is
like
asking a question.
no,
Probe is asking a
you're saying
question.
you're saying like it's like, hey man, it's not really my fault. Hey, I wouldn't
No,
have actually talked
probing is
about
asking
it.
a question. It's asking a question.
She didn't ask any question, though.
She didn't. You just brought it up.
You denied that you said that.
In your mouth when you're
You
talking
denied that you said that. She probed me. She probed me and asked me, and I gave her the facts. She probed me and asked me, and I told her
Probed you?
the facts. Worry about yourself, dude. Now worry about me.
I've been worried about myself.
Okay, all right. So are you finished? Are you finished? Are you finished?
Chris is ready to get out.
Are you finished? Are you finished?
Like this
What's
is
done?
insane.
I didn't
I realize the entire house is looking at you like,
Calm
yo,
down.
what the f is
Calm
wrong
down.
with this guy?
Calm down.
Right.
Are you gonna put your hands on
No,
me?
I'm not. I'm just talking to you.
Oh, and he got rings
Hey,
on.
don't walk away from
No,
me.
what's said is said.
No, don't walk away
No,
from
no,
me.
no.
Who else is on your list?
There's no one on
Of
my
guys
list.
who are walking around
I
like
don't
they
have
have
a
in the
list.
bay.
I don't have
So
a
it's
list.
just
I
Nate.
don't do homework.
I'm just asking a question, dog. Is it just
Okay, your
Nate?
name happened to come out of my mouth.
Is there
dude.
anybody else?
I'm not doing homework on that, dude. I'm not worried about that. Okay.
Dweeb.
Nate was obviously upset that I brought his name up, but I didn't go up there with a plan to single out
You
Nate. She
did.
asked and I told.
She didn't ask
I told
you.
him on my white horse, and I saved her from the castle.
He got it!
Okay, he
He
came on.
said he came in on his white horse and he saved her from the
He's
castle.
an idiot.
You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. You're a dweeb. Screw Chris ass.
White
Screw
horse?
his thought process.
Saving her from the castle?
And I think he's a dweeb, and it's just
This
like,
man has short man
really
syndrome, and it's something that's
awful
very real.
that as the group of guys dwindle down, that there are less and less dweebs in the house, because this sucks.
You call him out, and Nate's not happy about it,
Yeah.
and rightfully so. I mean, if I got singled out,
For sure.
it's like, who are you to call me into question? We all agree that Chris S is a snake. That's what the S stands for.
I hope he gets sent home tonight. The way he threw us all under the bus, unacceptable.
It's uncomfortable being around snakes, liars, and cheats, and dishonest people.
Ooh.
You know, I'm shook. I don't know who to trust anymore. I wanted this night to go a lot better
Lord have mercy.
than how it's unfolded so far.
Could you?
So last time.
Oh, Joey! There's something sweet for Michelle.
How could I be there for you in times when you're down or going through it? And so you said snacks. So I brought a few snacks.
I've actually never had those.
You never had them?
No.
You have to try.
Pretty good.
You see, he didn't put it in your mouth like,
Yeah, yeah. I was wondering.
if it was Nate, he'd be like,
Ooh.
ugh.
I wanted to bring you some the other day. Some of the guys said that you were feeling unseen, and I felt really disappointed in myself and sad that you felt that way because I definitely care about you. I have feelings for you, and I don't want you to ever feel like that again, especially when I'm here. That's why I brought this blanket as well.
Okay.
See, that's why I like Joe. This is what Chris S. should have did. If you were so damn concerned, you should have done something nice for her like this. This is so cute. Now a little cuddle session.
I can see that Joe is challenging himself.
She like
to push himself outside his comfort zones.
Voulez-vous que je appelle
and
moi
he
ce soir?
leaned in. Is that the first kiss? I think.
No, I don't think so.
The best thing I've ever had.
Oh,
Rodney, Apple
I've ever had in
Boy.
my life, and I owe you more of myself.
I want you to be okay with tuning other people out.
Okay. I can do that. Did you remember our handshake?
Tap. I'm looking at our conversations that I have with all these guys. I'm looking at the effort, and I feel hopeful
Ooh.
because these men are not talking about
see?
having it all in the bag.
You're giving your all to me, and maybe I'm not doing enough. This last group day, I felt like I could have definitely done more.
I will say that you have made me feel very special. Like
Yeah.
if we lock eyes across the room, I just feel like
It's my favorite
Brandon, look at it.
Brandon.
He got her lean all the way back.
I'm going to have to make.
Yeah, she looks like she just sinks in his
I
arms.
know, and he's holding her with two hands.
I feel like you're getting away from
God,
Someone like Brandon is one of a kind.
Why would you assume
Yeah.
that
You
I
know,
was not?
these men, they're there. There are other men, but it's not going to be him.
Yeah.
There'll be other ones, just the same level, but just
Yeah.
very kind and stuff.
The reception that I got upstairs, bro, was that I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Oh!
No,
So you're being confident and cocky.
You'll see at the end of the night.
Okay.
All right.
All right then.
That's
Great.
it. We're just gonna leave it
He
at that.
seems like one of those condescending
We'll see.
pricks.
Cool.
He said the vibe I got from upstairs is that I'm not going home at all.
Look at him
They all
laughing.
hate me. When Olu tells me I'm not gonna get a rose, she's gonna call my name and I'm gonna say, "This one's for you, Olu," and then I'm gonna wink at him.
Oh, Olu already has his role.
Jamie Dornan joins Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Chris, now, I want
And
to
now he's
apologize.
cocky. Now he's like the What did he say? He said the reception he got up there with Michelle, right?
He
Makes
said
you
that
know
he's
gonna be
definitely
here.
going to get a rose. So
Now the same thing you accused Nate of doing, and Michelle telling you it's not in the bag, you're now doing the same thing that you accused Nate of doing.
I want to apologize to everybody because I was wrong. I
Ooh.
thought he was thinking about her feelings. I was wrong.
No, he wasn't
That
thinking about her
was
feelings.
he did it just to get a
Because
leg
if he
up.
was thinking about her feelings, he would
You could have done what Joe did.
He would have just apologized. I'm so sorry. I was there also. I feel bad that I did not come.
And he
get
would not
you.
have made a spectacle out of himself. It made himself look like an ass. He would have done it like Joe did. He did it on one-on-one, and he did something sweet
He
to let her
wants
know
her
that,
to
hey,
remember.
you're seen. I see you. Not calling out all the guys. When you were there, your Tom Cruise outfits, and you didn't even talk to her. I didn't even hear you say hi to her.
Yeah.
But for some reason, you were on some white horse saving her from the castle? Huh?
I don't even know what that means.
He
So he
he
has like
think
a
he's Prince
Cinderella
Charming.
syndrome. I don't
saved her from the castle.
know.
You probably can't even fit on top of the horse. Go sit down somewhere. I can't.
Well, he will have like a donkey.
Yes, a donkey.
Because
That's
it's small enough.
For
his-
what that sound the donkey be making?
And you know the other word for the donkey
It's ass.
So he will do well on that.
But Olu, I just wish he would have said it, because what if he does get a rose? And now he say he's gonna wink at Olu and then blow him a kiss at, "This is for you." What's so weird stuff?
He has mental problems. You know what?
He is a condescending prick like Jamie. He reminds me exactly of Jamie. He did all this just so that Michelle can't.
Go see him.
Yeah.
Go see him. Are you okay? What happened? Oh, okay. Anywho. All right. But, yeah. So that's unfortunate.
I had a milkshake earlier.
Let's stop that because it's not...
I no longer have faith in Michelle. Not right now. How do you let Will go? You let Will go? You let Romeo go? You let Chris G go? That fine man?
I was surprised you let Romeo go.
I was shocked you let Will go. The way he fought for her against Nate,
Yeah.
that tall guy,
Yeah,
he knocked him out silly.
he did.
I am just flabbergasted at the choice she's made. You've had Martin there. You have Chris there.
Yeah.
What other loser do you have there? I can't. I know. It's honestly too much.
Yeah.
I'm highly annoyed.
Yeah.
But apparently Joe is crying. They're going to Minnesota. Somebody else was crying.
Brandon
Chris
was crying.
S. Chris is now
He
starting.
seems creepy, like he's stalking people on their dates with Michelle.
Chris S. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Bennett, who was obsessed with Noah. He is now obsessed with Nate. He said that her obsession with Nate.
No, your obsession with Nate.
No,
Chris S.
Yes, he's talking about how Michelle. Oh, her obsession with Nate makes me feel like I got the short end of the stick.
Oh boy.
You're just short. I just cannot believe he's still there. How does he get to go to Minnesota? How do you let Chris S stay over Will and Chris G?
Yeah.
Okay,
But she called him last, so I don't know if that was a warning to him. I don't like drama, so we'll see.
It's just
We will see. Michelle.
I don't know what you were thinking in your mind that day, but
I think she also has to go with the people she has connection with, and she just.
You have a connection with that person.
She liked him when he first got out of the car, and I also liked him.
Chris,
not as much, but I thought he was, handsome.
Chris was nothing to look at. I didn't even notice him. I didn't even notice him till today, or last week during the commercial.
I guess he wants to be noticed. That's why he decided to, do that and come out and say, there are people here who think they have you in the bag, and I'm just here to say.
He sounds like he's a condescending prick. He reminds me very much of Jamie.
Well, he definitely has Prince Charming syndrome.
I came in on my white horse and I saved her from the castle. Huh?
Yeah.
Who says that?
What is the castle? The hotel?
I guess all the other men
the guys make up the castle, yeah.
You are the dragon and you are the Dusty.
Yeah. That the fairy tale, the fairy godmother will banish you.
It's
my
annoyance
very
is so high
to see what happens next. I'm very excited her going to the hometown so early in the Bachelorette, because
I think
this gives them an opportunity to see, is this something I can do? Can I move here because she's a teacher there?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So
I also just wanted to comment on Tasha. It seems like she has toned down her dressing, but I thought she was looking fierce all season long. And I don't know what happened. I mean, not that this dress was bad or whatever stuff, but I guess she didn't want to take the spotlight from Michelle, because I was definitely noticing Tasha. Tasha, you stay look good, girl.
She was always dressed up, but I'm just wondering that, probably Tasha reminds Michelle, because remember when Tasha was trying to talk to her, she was just kind of
really dismissed her.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
But she went and talked to the other girl.
She went and taled to Caitlin, so I'm just thinking that
it might be a little jealousy issue because Tasha is more developed than Michelle is.
Maybe Tasha may remind her of the girls back
that got
in the day,
attention.
That got attention. As girls' bodies start changing, they start having breasts or whatever.
Yeah.
When they're in school, all of a sudden people start looking at them, but let me tell you, girl, sometimes it's best not to be seen
in high school,
so that you don't get the sexual harassment.
Yeah.
So sometimes
being looked at is not compliment or any prize. No, trust me, girl.
It's not, because those young guys who are coming for you because you are developing, they're not coming to even be really kind to you.
No.
Either. They're just coming to get their own little selfish stuff. So yeah. So I think Tasha could have helped her just with that.
Yeah, because Tasha was so playful in her season.
She would have helped her to show her how to be playful. Just get in there, Michelle. Come on. I'll go in with you, and then I'll leave you there. You know?
Because I mean, Michelle, I just think it was a little Debbie Downer. I know you're feeling that way, but you need therapy for that, for sure.
You do,
and
that doesn't mean you can't be in a relationship. You can be doing it, congruently, as you are in your relationship. Yeah,
but I think if that happens again, men are there. They have their children at heart. They were having a good time. Men don't usually wear silk pajamas.
They're not allowed. You see. They have that kid in them. That's why you see they love their little video games. That gives them an opportunity to just be kind of kid-like. But in their regular lives, they don't have that opportunity
to wear silk pajamas, pamper themselves, or whatever.
Whereas with women, a woman can go get her pedicure,
and it's no
manicure.
issue.
It's okay. We can lay and have our little teddy bears. That's okay. But it's like the men, as they grow up from boyhood to manhood, all of a sudden
you can't have fun.
You can't have fun, and so I think that.
So they were all
really
shocked.
Think about,
Yeah, I mean they were all shocked when you said you were upset. They're like, "Huh? I thought we were all having a good time."
I know, because they were having a good time.
Yeah, but Michelle, if they were doing that, whatever, don't be that girl who sits on the sidelines and wait for a guy to come to her. Yeah. Like you go out there and you put yourself out there. They're all there for you regardless.
I remember
there's no other women
Tasha
there.
Will jump in the pool with the guys. Just have fun.
The feminine energy is a fun, lighthearted, playful energy. You need to work on that. I know you were an athlete, but work on that.
You are beautiful.
Yeah.
You are a beautiful woman.
You have over 30 guys there.
Athletic body. like everybody is not attracted to one kind of body.
Yeah.
And as time goes on, you know, guys are not really attracted, I don't think. I mean, yeah, they like the way you look and stuff like that, but to keep a relationship going, it's really not about the looks. You know, it's really not about all of that, you know?
Yeah.
So you want someone who understands that one day you're going to get old, and if you get old, things are going to sag or whatever. And who's, you know,
keep it fun, keep it spicy, you know?
Yeah, so don't feel sad about that and keep on going on about that. That happened in high school with prepubescent boys.
And people who were immature. You're a grown woman now. You're almost 30.
28 years old.
Yeah.
So you should not be having, well, you can have it, but you gotta go to
keep
therapy
it in check or
for
something.
That. You gotta go to therapy for that, because if not, you're going to start. And then the way you acted, you did not confront them right then and there.
You should have confronted all the men
and say, "Hey, this is about me. Now I want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and get in and whatever." Or
and then you
go lay down with one of them.
Yeah,
and say, "Hey, this is your teddy bear. Oh, I like you as a teddy bear." You know, instead, like, don't just, I'm not being seen. Let me squiggle over here and watch them and took me back to high school. No.
And then even when you called Clayton over there, you don't have to single out one guy. You can all
you just
go
called
talk to them.
And then you're watching him, so it's kind of like, oh, are we playing? What are we playing here?
I know, even Clayton was confused.
You know, you should have just gone to him and just hugged him.
Yeah.
Oh, I just felt like hugging you.
That's then maybe you would be like, oh, how you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
What you got going on? You want to go cotton candy? Let me get you something. You know?
But so, Michelle, you're not that same person anymore.
You are a grown woman.
And those guys who were there, they're not the same people. The ones who ignored you, they're not the same people. They probably have grown. They probably understand. You know, so you have to seriously
heal that.
Talk to someone. You really do. Or your relationship is not going to last. You'll be getting in the mind's head and telling him that that's what he was thinking. And that's not even what he was thinking.
Yeah.
They weren't even thinking probably about you, period. They were just happy. They got their teddy bears. They got their, you know. So,
cotton candy, got pizza, abundance, like having a good time.
Popcorn.
Yeah. You know, they probably eat
M&M's, all
exactly.
That stuff. Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. And on top of that, you should have addressed all the guys collectively at the end of the day. Be like, this is great, you guys, but I just wish you guys would have paid a little more attention to me or whatever.
I'm feeling lonely. Or you just go to them and say, hey, I'm feeling lonely over here.
Yeah, you know, flirt a little bit or whatever.
Flirt. Take one at a time. Talk to them. Go get another one.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
And then that would have prevented the whole Chris S. mess.
Yeah. And then, because it's like, nobody, I don't care.
Men can't read your mind.
No, like men, I think I've said this before.
Yeah.
They run away from
confrontation.
They run away from it, especially when it comes with a woman is like annoyed. It's just like their mom, you know. It's like woman is annoyed. Mommy verb, got to go. Ma, see you. Pew.
Yeah. So I mean, girl.
So just
yeah,
heal that, honey.
Yeah, for sure.
But this was very nice.
It was a good one today.
We love the Bachelorette.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we really started liking it when Tasha came on.
Yeah. But I had watched that before that though, and you had watched the other guy, the one who now has 4 children.
Oh yeah, I love that guy. What was his name? I can't remember what his name was.
I don't know.
But he ended up with a Filipino girl, whatever, something like that.
Her name is Kathy, I think.
Catherine, yeah.
Catherine.
If y'all remember,
I cannot remember his name.
I can't either. But they were so cute. I didn't even think he was going to choose her at first. But I think I realized that he was going to choose her when he was going to leave her that night or whatever stuff. But she seemed really sad, and he kept on looking back and everything. Oh. And I was like, oh. Now they got 4 kids later.
They got 4 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she still look good. Yeah. Long hair down her back. Yeah. But yeah.
But it seems as though, Tasha is so sensitive and she's such a wonderful person. I think she probably sensed, Michelle, that you were not feeling her. And your behavior probably reminded her of those girls back in the day who didn't like her anymore because she was getting attention from guys because she became bosomy.
Yeah.
And so this time she just wore something, like I've never seen her wear something so dowdy. It just looked dowdy.
It just looked too much
it was
fabric
so
there.
Big that you can't even see that she has a chest. Like, it was so big. So
and there's nothing wrong with dressing modestly,
yeah,
but it didn't flatter her figure.
And I think she just decided, look, I don't want her to be uncomfortable. I don't want any of these guys to be looking at me, which they are not even. I don't see them doing that.
No.
But Tasha is so sensitive. She's very. You remember how all those guys opened up to her?
Oh yeah, she cried almost with everyone.
And they became so vulnerable with her.
Yeah,
she just
has that feminine
sweetness,
energy about her. You know,
and so Michelle, it's like, not only are you hurt by this, but sometimes probably even in life, you might not like someone, and you are not even aware that you don't, and why you don't like them.
Yeah,
so this is something you really have to take the time to heal. You guys, please comment on what we have said.
Yeah.
Are we reading too deep into it? The whole Tasha's outfit and all that? I mean, were we like Michelle, went real deep into something that you have to be that deep? But, let us know. So, we will see you guys tomorrow.
Married at first sight, man. I'm excited. I already know everybody getting divorced. But let's see.
I wonder if we'll be surprised. Ooh,
I would be highly surprised if Mirla stays with Gil. But, I mean, we're already hearing whispers on the streets that she left him within a week. So, I'm really looking forward to the reunion.
Yes. And Michaela and Zach. Please, Michaela. I am
free yourself, sister.
And if you don't free yourself, I hope Zach will free you.
No, but the thing is, if he frees her, she's going to try to go run it back to him or something.
And she's going to think that...
and he'll be still mind-effing her. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I'm hoping. I am really hoping.
We gotta put
Jose and
You need to run, because that man is a murderer in the making.
Yeah, Rachel, you just need to.
You got to run,
and Brett. I know that one is over. Brett and Ryan.
Yeah, I'll be highly shocked to decide.
Yeah, Brett is not going to put up with that. Yeah,
she's like, you can't wait a week, bro. Brett,
I
was like, Lord of mercy.
She has packed her stuff, so she's good.
Yeah, I mean,
and
Ryan,
Val
you really blew it.
Johnny,
if she says yes, he ain't gonna look at her. He gonna be like, yeah, no. He's not gonna put twice. He gonna say no in every single language.
Yeah.
Johnny has been wanting to free himself for the longest time. I think since day 2, or really even day 1. Because,
it's gonna be very interesting.
Oh, Lord.
So, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe and like.
Subscribe, like, comment. Let's get the conversation percolating. But, yes. Thank you for watching. It's Mary.
Amma.
And thank you for watching.